I'm the Workforce Equity Initiative Coordinator. Pretty much oversee things, make sure the students have everything they need, and make sure that we're equipped with everything that we need to be successful, okay, in the classroom, and provide them with the resources to help them be successful once they complete their programs. Oh yeah, we can give it up for that. I would like to apologize in advance also. I'm usually good at these things off the top of my head, and I really mess up a little bit when I go here. So just bear with me and encourage me. Give me a little energy, and I think I'll be okay. All right? All right. So I want to thank you all, okay, for coming out to support the success of our students and our program. We took huge strides this year, coming in middle of the grant, trying to finish towards the end, and also beginning of a new grant, and trying to get that up and rolling, and doing everything that we need also to be successful. With that being said, let me take this out. It's helping me a little better. All right, there it goes. We served over 250 students, okay? 250 students. I think that deserves a round of applause as well. And that number is still counting. It's still counting. So hopefully when we're done, we'll be able to add another 100 to that list. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the WE program, okay, short for Workforce Equity Initiative Grant, it's a state-funded grant, multi-million-dollar state-funded grant. It was established in 2020, and it was distributed between 18 community colleges, okay, 18. So we're one of those 18 colleges that were awarded that fund. The purpose was to create, expand, skill gap training for minority students in low at-risk communities. So all the students are provided short-term educational opportunities that will eventually lead to employment, making 30% above the living wage. So for some of you who don't know what that is, 30% above the living wage is about 18 bucks. So all of our students, we make it our best to, once they complete their program, to help them sustain jobs, okay, making that dollar amount. Yes, go ahead, clap it up for that. We are top 2 in enrollment, exceeding our goal by 151%. We are also top 5 in the highest average hourly wage by students with $21.68. And for those of you who know me, it's no surprise that I want to be top 3 in all those categories. Pretty competitive. And, you know, then I hear a little voice in my head that says, why settle for top 3? Because nobody remembers 3rd place anyway. Ain't nobody remember 3rd. Everybody remembers number 1. So my goal for this department, okay, if we're blessed with the opportunity to keep it moving, is to be number 1 in all those categories. And then, you know, everybody can look and say, wait, that's a lot of work. We're prepared for it. We've been doing it, and we're going to take it on. We're passionate about what we do. We're passionate about these students, and we want to show them the work ethic that we expect from them, so they know that we're all working together, you know, to reach a common goal. But that's just how much I believe in this program, okay? And so does the next speaker, who I'm about to bring to the stage, okay? Been knowing him for a long time, actually knowing him when I was here, and his vision and everything that he has for this institution is phenomenal. And, you know, I couldn't help but being led by a better person. So put your hands together for President Dr. Howard Spearman.
Of course, she makes me go behind her, you know. But on behalf of the Rock Valley College Golden Eagles family, I just want to thank each of you for being here. I want to commend the graduates as they come in. I look around and I think about the support system. And the support system that's not just at Rock Valley College, but the support system that's a part of their family, their friends, their family, significant other, loved one. It takes a village to help all students be successful. And so I simply want to acknowledge that, but before I move forward, I want to also acknowledge one of our trustees, our board of trustees. She's here, and that's Trustee Gloria Cadilla. We want to thank her for coming. And then if you are part of the RVC Golden Eagle family, stand up so they can see you as well. Alum count. If you're an RVC alum, stand up. We appreciate you. Earlier today, I had the opportunity to speak to high school students. It was in the Upper Brown program, and they were asking me about student success and leadership and the value of that. And the message I gave them is the same message that I'll give today, and that is success is contagious. Success is contagious. When I was growing up, I was raised in a single-parent household. My mother was earning her GED at the same time she was earning her CNA. She finished both of those, and there were many times when my brother, who was a year older, and we would see her at the kitchen table, sleep, coffee on one side, popcorn on the other side, and a nursing book or a math book with her face planted in it. And we would have to wake her up and say, "Mom, it's okay. Come to bed." And so she would eventually go to bed, but she was working around the clock, and she was also making sure that we went to school. And the reason why I bring that up is because sometimes people ask me, "Well, what inspires you? What kept you going?" Well, a young boy seeing his mother push through and sacrifice was enough to keep me to push through and sacrifice to where I'm at. And so that's why I tell you, because I'm a living testimony that success is contagious. What you do, others will see and others will follow. So as parents and family members, when you're successful, your loved ones see it and they latch on to that, and then they want to be successful. And that's how we break the generational curses. So thank you for all that you do. Thank you for supporting these graduates, and thank you for being here to support their student success.
an option. So I packed my kids up and brought them to school with me. The program prepared me for the workforce by teaching me the skills that I needed to complete medical billing and coding. It's in a high demand, and I love the medical field. I love helping people, so I fit right in. I would recommend the Rock Valley College WE program to anyone determined to stay focused, never give up, do what's needed to complete the course. I think that it is a great opportunity for anyone willing to put forth the effort. Yes, it was hard, but in the end, it was well worth it. The sky is the limit, and it's only up from here.
Good job, Miss Sierra. And she definitely proved that. Like she said, that first day she came, she kept calling me. She's like, where is it at? Is it an elevator? I got my stroller. How am I supposed to get over here? I'm like, I'm here, I'm off, but you know what? I'm going to be here until you get here. And I sat with her, and we did that paperwork. Her baby was crying. We had to get that under control, but she came, and she did what she needed to do. And I knew that day that she was going to be right here because she was so motivated. So congratulations again, Miss Sierra. You did that, girl. All right, my next student I'm gonna have come up is from truck driver training, and his name is Claudius.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to give honor to God first, because without him, it wasn't easy. It's not hard, but you need his grace. My name is Claudius Lambert. I did the trucking program. One thing I liked most about the program was that it had more than one teacher. It was a small class setting, so you was able to learn off one another as far as with mistakes, just different things because of the class setting, and the teachers were great. They was involved. They was excited for you to win. Also want to give thanks to the life coaches because they was very involved in our journey, want to set up our careers, even starting a business besides work for someone. One of the things that motivated me about the program was, you know, I just wanted to set goals for higher goals for myself, my children. I know I want them to see me set goals later on in my life, and also to let them know they can achieve things regardless of being younger or older. Another thing was with the school, like I said, it was good students. Everybody was encouraged to go forward and share their, like I say, their mistakes. And also, the program prepared me for how to run my own company. Like I say, just learning from mistakes it's like the lessons in it. It was like rich, it was grand. So I appreciate that. Also, with the program, I wanted to join this program a while ago, and sometimes financially it was hard. And one thing I can say about this program is that it provided that, and I needed it. I'm pretty sure everybody here can contest to that. That was beautiful. That was love. Thank you very much, Rock Valley. But like Sierra, I'm sorry. Like she was saying, like when you have real life issues going on, sometimes that gets in the way of school, and there's so many side distractions. So all I can say for anybody that want to get into the program, get in, stay focused. I'm pretty sure the students here, they know what I'm talking about. Everybody got lives, and like I say, stay focused. I want to say congratulations to everyone else. Thank you.
Congratulations, Claudius. It seemed like yesterday he just came in my office. He's like, Miss Yolanda, I don't know about this parallel parking. I said, you know what, Claudius, if I could do it, you could do it. And you know what? He's here to say that he did it. Congratulations again. Okay, now my next student is from dental assistant. I can never say her name right, so I'm just gonna say Mrs. Smith. So come on up, Miss T, Miss Smith. How you doing? All right.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Titania, the name that she can never get, so it's okay. I like to go by T. Like everybody else that had to speak up here, I'm nervous, so I would have to be the last one.
You got this, Miss T. You got it.
But anyways, I would like to say thank you for all of you coming out to our special day. And I'd like to take the time to express what the program means to me. First of all, it was a challenge trying to go back to school, being 50 years old. But I have to say that with my family, my daughter, she took the class with me. She's sitting right over there. And with her and the classmates that I had, it made the class so much easier. And not to mention that it made it fun. And I'm just thankful to God. I do have to give thanks to God. But anyways, I do remember when I walked into Sierra's office, I was referred by a friend of mine. I had taken a class, one of his classes, and you know, she helped me get through the process of filling out the paperwork. And being in the classroom, I have to give special thanks to Cindy Funk. She was one of the most brightest and humorous instructors that you ever want to meet. And she equipped our entire class with motivation and a love for dentistry that I never knew that I would have. And I'm pretty sure that most of our class feels the same way. And also with having a life coach, Yolanda saw quite a bit of me in her office. Having a life coach, it was really good because they provided us with all the class materials that we needed. There was times that I needed to have gas in my vehicle and I didn't have money, and the program helped provide gas cards for that. So thank you for that. That was very helpful. Also, in conclusion, I would like to say that I'm really thankful for Rock Valley College having a program like this, because there are people out there that do want to go back to school, and it is a struggle financially, and this program was very helpful for that. And I'm very grateful for the WEI program, all of its life coaches, and just being able to make it through it. So if you are looking to gain more knowledge or just to advance your career, because I got tired of driving forklifts. I was like, you know, I want to do something that is not manly. And I'm just glad that now I'm equipped to be able to go out into the world and do something else. So this program if you're looking to gain more knowledge or just get another career, it's not too late. And this is the program that you should be looking into. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. T. And she said that right. She'd be like, Miss Yolanda, I know this don't pertain to dental assistants, but I need to come here and talk to you about this. I said, no problem. And she's like, I'm the oldest one in the class. That's okay, but she looked like she's 25, right? But you know what? She rocked that class. When I say she rocked it, she rocked that class. So congratulations again, Miss T. And I'm gonna bring up the other life coach, Miss Bianca.
Thank y'all. Hello, everybody, and again, thank y'all for joining us for our graduation today. Unfortunately, I only have one student here, so I get the luxury of just really talking about her today. But before I get into Erica, let me just say I'm the life coach for mechatronics, welding, and the CNC program. As a life coach, my job is to eliminate any barrier that comes into their way. As one of the students said earlier, we do books, tuition. We also cover oh, y'all, I got nervous. Everybody eyes was on me. I'm sorry. I know, right? Okay, so I meet with them weekly, check up on them, how's class going. I'm observing their class as well, too. So I go in there and be like, hey, when are you going to submit this assignment? It was due Thursday. You haven't got it done yet. So just to be sure that they stay on top of their toes and to be successful in the program, books, tuitions, like you said, we give them gas cards to get to school, so you can't say you can't make it because I didn't have no gas to get there. We give them food cards so you can have snacks and you can focus while you're in class. You don't need to be hungry and not being able to focus. But we either offer one-on-ones for our students for extra help. We also are like counselors to them as well. It's not just about school. So if you need to clear your head or things like that, we do let them come in and talk to us about personal things. We just keep it between us. But we just build a relationship with them so they can understand we're here for their success on this journey. I have one welder student today in my graduation. She actually did the advanced welding program. Yes, give it up for her. The time I had working with Erica has been nothing short of amazing. She has a drive like no other. Like, she's really determined, motivated. I remember she got 78 on her quiz. She had one attempt left. And she, come on, Miss B, can we just block it off, come in? Like, I just need a higher score. My girl finished it with a 98. The whole program, I'm talking the whole advancing program. Every class she completed with an A, nothing short of 90%. And I just felt like it was amazing, like her determination, her motivation. She was like, after that quiz, you know what, Miss B, I'm coming in for your final too. Is that okay? Can I come in for the final? You sure can. Blocked it off for 2 hours. We got her final. She aced the final too. Erica's the type of person that she knows exactly what she's trying to say or do. She even knew the information. All she needed was someone on the side of her to talk her through it so she could hear herself that she know the answer already. So I literally was there just to talk to her like, okay, so does this make sense? She, yeah, but if I go to, okay, so that's the answer, right, Erica? Yeah, dang, Miss B, yeah, cool. So, and it was fun. Like, I really enjoyed it. I really liked that she took the opportunity to come in with me for one-on-ones. Saturdays, I don't work Saturdays, but I work for my students on Saturdays. Zoom meeting, let's go. So I just really enjoy working with her, and I really so proud of all of you guys too. Don't get me wrong, everybody. I'm so proud of you guys. And she's a phenomenal person all the way around the board. I know she's gonna do great in welding. She already got hired with a welding company, Morgan Truck Company. She finished welding the first week of May. She was hired May 31st. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of all the other graduates. So can everybody put your hands together for Erica Turner? I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, it's right here. So, like she said, my name is Erica Turner, and I am now a graduate of the welding program here at Rock Valley College. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to thank you guys for inviting me to speak. It's definitely a great opportunity. Sorry, I can't think of words right now for some reason. So before choosing to attend RVC, I actually worked a lot of jobs. I couldn't find anything that I truly loved until I was at one of these jobs and I worked next to the welding department. I was really fascinated by their work. I asked one of my coworkers to teach me how to weld, and he was like, yeah, sure, you know, on your spare time, just come on over, I'll show you. It was then that I found my passion for welding. After talking to my wife about getting my welding certificate, we decided to go for it. I chose to attend Rock Valley College because it was close to home and I knew it was a great school. After my first semester, we were still working out how to fit my tuition into our budget. And one of my instructors recommended this workforce program. The WEI is a grant-funded program, like Ms. Sierra said. It definitely helps at-risk and underserved communities. It really helped me focus on my goals and focus on my schooling. They fully covered all my tuition and fees. In addition to their tuition support, they helped me make the commute back and forth to school with the gas cards, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you, guys. Definitely something I wish that I could still use because of gas prices, but however, it isn't just about money. As a non-traditional student, like some of the other graduates up here, it wasn't easy getting back into the swing of things, into like trying to go to class and working at the same time. Being a full-time student, having a part-time job, it was definitely very difficult, very tiring. I had a lot of people standing behind me telling me that, you know, you can do this, you've got this, you know, you're gonna get through it, we support you, we wanna help you as much as possible. Also, the program and their tutoring and life coaching helped me stay at the top of my class, prepare for my job search, and get hired into the welding industry. I cannot thank the staff enough, especially Ms. B. Like she said, everything that you've done for me is absolutely amazing. Blocking out your time, taking the time out of your days off to help me with everything that I needed help with. You are definitely going to be a special person for the rest of my life. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry. Dang it. And honestly, without her help, I definitely wouldn't have graduated at the top of my class, and I would not have been able to become part of the Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society. Thank you to the support of this program and the staff. Not only am I now a full-time welder at Morgan Truck in Janesville, Wisconsin, but I'm also a leader in my industry, an honor student, and a college graduate. Thank you. A few things I definitely wouldn't have thought that I would be able to say about myself this time last year. I would wholeheartedly recommend this program to anyone at RVC. The staff is so welcoming anytime you step into the office, and they really have a passion for what they do. I will miss every last one of you as I go out into my big girl job now. That graduation is behind me. Thank you.
Thank you again, Erica. Congratulations to all the graduates. We're going to turn it back over to Sierra Morris.
Thank you. Let's have another round of applause for those graduates, as well as our life coaches. I'm excited about this next moment. Okay, I get to introduce our keynote speaker. Phenomenal person. Was actually introduced to her by another phenomenal person sitting right here, Siobhan Busker. Let's give it up for her. I always want to shout out to Vonnie, AKA Vonnie. Vonnie does everything with continuing education, and you know, as soon as I came in, she just wrapped her arms around me and took me under her wing and helped put me in the right direction of the right people to help bring this program up to where it needed to be. Thank you, Vonnie. So Mrs. Tratera Flowers, okay, she is a Rockford native, okay, who holds a Master of Business Administration, concentration in human resources from American Intercontinental University. Let's just give her a big round of applause for that title right there. Early in Tratera's career, she worked hard in entry-level positions to develop great ethics and skill sets. She has been a leader in talent acquisition, self-branding training, and implementation for a few distinguished nonprofit and local staffing firms from 2014 to 2017. Early 2018 to December 2019, she served as a navigator for the city of Rockford, then the Region 1 Planning Council, where she enhanced, once again, her skill set for working with individuals with real-life barriers. Tratera has an extensive background in reentry case management and assisting those impacted by incarceration. Remaining a proactive advocate in the community, developing a invest in yourself movement, okay, that offers workshops to empower those impacted by incarceration. She teaches Get Connected, ASAP, which is short for Achieving Success After Prison, okay, ASAP, Achieving Success After Prison, an after-case management platform for men, women, and youth recently released from jail or in prison. She is currently the executive director of Get Connected, a nonprofit that she founded herself in November of 2019 to help fight the loneliness of re-entry experience. She hosts a podcast called Voices of Impact to lend a platform for those impacted by incarceration. Get Connected is organizing efforts to help connect impacted individuals to real services and other helpful resources. Now, that was scripted. I had to say that. So I'll do my own introduction a little bit. So Tratera, just phenomenal person to meet. Anything I've needed with the community, any resources, anything she can do to help bring light to this program, to help us recruit students, from jailhouse system to telling me how to get medical waivers, to just putting me in the right position, to have a voice, not only for this program, but just for the Black community as well. One of her quotes, "There is no place like home, but when even home becomes unfamiliar, who will guide your efforts towards adapting to your new one?" I'll say that one again. There is no place like home, but when even home becomes unfamiliar, who will guide your efforts towards adapting to your new? Okay, so I'll let that sink in a little bit as I bring her up to the stage. I'm gonna need you to give her your warmest welcome. And let's introduce Ms. Tratera Flowers.
Thank you so much for that warm welcome. Welcome, everyone. And let's give another round of applause for the graduating class. Congratulations. Man, what a phenomenal experience you all must have had. And I heard a lot about it with the speakers who came up. So I just want to commend you, first of all, in your efforts of fighting through challenges. Life is a challenge, as we all know, and life happens every day to each and every one of us. And sometimes when life happens, sometimes if we don't have that support system like Dr. Spearman mentioned, we feel like we can't make it through. So thank you, Sierra, for inviting me here to speak today. Thank you, Vonnie, for introducing me to Sierra. And thank you to Sierra's supporting cast. Because as Dr. Spearman said as well, it takes a village, and the Rock Valley College Village is so phenomenal. I love partnering with them. They are phenomenal. So as Sierra said, Flowers. I am the founder and executive director of Get Connected. We help individuals who have been impacted by former incarceration re-enter into society successfully and self-sustainably. We know that there are many challenges when people don't have a support system and they don't know where to go. And with those challenges, we want to be able to prepare people to be equipped with all of the tools necessary so that they can succeed in life after prison. I chose that journey because I myself am a reentry individual. I paroled back to Rockford. I'm a Rockfordian. I paroled home from prison in 2005. I had a lot of people tell me no. So my key note for everyone in the audience, as well as the graduating class, is do not stop at no, okay? When the law say no, stop, okay? But when mere man says no, do not quit, do not stop. So I actually thought about, manifested, dreamed, and created Get Connected within my 7 years of incarceration. I spent 365 days in a space smaller than this with a small bed and a toilet attached to a sink. I dreamed Get Connected. I didn't know the name of it, but I knew that I did not want to return to prison after coming home. So when I got home, I noticed that there wasn't a lot of services for people like me. And I thought to myself, what am I really going to do, right? So I went and I got a day job. It was called Labor Ready, and they paid you after every shift. You worked, you came in the next day or that very same day, and you got your paycheck. I knew that that was not something that I wanted to continue to do, because for that $15 a month that they paid us in the penitentiary to live, $15 a month, and they work you to death. In the kitchen, being a porter, and different things, when we worked, we only got $15 a month. However, there was opportunities to go to school and get a free education for that same $15 a month. And I took advantage of that because I wanted to be where my peers were, or forward thinking and moving forward beyond my peers when I came home. So I almost obtained an associate's degree while I was incarcerated, but the funding didn't allow me to get the last 2 classes that I needed. So I came home, I started working at that day labor place, and I began to get other staffing agency positions. When I got those positions, I knew that it wasn't something that I wanted to do because it was in the manufacturing field. It was really, really hard on my body, and I ended up having surgery on both of my hands from carpal tunnel. So I knew that I wanted to go back to school. And even though I didn't come back to Rock Valley right away because I was still working in manufacturing, my mom always taught me, don't quit a job until you have another one, right? So I said, you know what, I don't want just another job. I actually want to be an entrepreneur. I got to filling out some, after surgery, I went online and I started filling out some of the inbox dollars and different surveys because I thought I was going to make all of this money because it was during the 2008-2009 recession, and they had closed Chrysler down for a little while. And I said, I'm going to go fill out this stuff, and I'm going to do surveys, and I'm going to get paid all this money. Well, no, that didn't happen. People who wanted to interest me in healthcare benefits and school to sign up to go to online college, they began to call me. Well, it was one lady who called me so much that I programmed her in my phone as do not answer. She said, well, you only have a couple of more credits that you need to finish your associates. Why don't you just do that? I said, lady, I need a job. I got to take care of my family. How am I going to do this, right? So one day she got smart and she called me from a different number. That was the best phone call of my life. She actually encouraged me to go ahead and enter into the program at American Intercontinental University. I finished with an associate's degree in about 10 months because that was the only time that I had left. As soon as that was finished, I get this bottle of champagne come up on my screen in an email, and she's saying congratulations, simultaneously while calling me and asking me did I want to proceed to my bachelor's program. I was like, absolutely not. I am tired of going to school already, right? But she encouraged me again. And I began to take what she said and look at that, because what she told me is, have you been searching for jobs yet? Have you searched for any employment opportunities? And I was like, yeah, and they all say that I need a bachelor's for what I want to do. So I entered into my bachelor's program. After that, about 2 months prior to graduating with my bachelor's, she called me again. I was like, oh my goodness. She said, don't you want to go for your master's? I was like, no, I just had a kid, my second one. I'm working 40 hours a week plus, and I was going to school, so I wanted a break at the time. But what she told me was, do not stop here. And I listened to that. I entered into my master's program, and I actually graduated in 2016. Thank you. Thank you. Upon graduating, I thought to myself that I wanted to come to Rock Valley College and be a faculty, adjunct faculty. I wanted to do business administration. That's what I wanted to teach. When I, late at night, was looking for opportunities here, it was an opportunity that was posted online here at Rock Valley College, and I didn't qualify because I had a background. I looked and looked and looked, and when I got on Indeed, there was the same exact position at the Rockford Rescue Mission. I say, God is calling me. I went to Rockford Rescue Mission, and I interviewed for the position, which is where I believe I met Vonnie. And when I applied for the position, they gave me the position. I excelled so quickly, and I got so many promotions. But I was able to run into this email that came across my desk, and it said that the then Governor Ronner had expanded the sealing and expungement bill for people to be able to seal and expunge their criminal record for the case that I had. So I rushed out, and I went to find all of the information so that I can do the sealing and expungement, and I actually achieved that. Thank you. I'm not nervous, but I'm ready to get out of these clothes. That was just a side note. So after that, I began to, just like Dr. Spearman said, you know, when you become successful and when you see success, when you know success and you learn success from the support systems that you have in your life, people begin to gravitate towards you. Those like-minded people who want to become successful, and that's what happened to me. And that's how I actually started Get Connected. I went to work for the city of Rockford after sealing and expunging my record, and I entered into a program where I was the lead navigator, actually the only navigator, to help people coming home from prison navigate the waters of reentry in Rockford. I did such an awesome job that they gave me a humongous pat on the back, but when the funding ended, it was over. But I knew that from just brushing shoulders with life and having a woman's intuition. 2 months before the funding spoke, because it seemed like you all were passionate about what you said. It was heartfelt tears. Titania, is that her name? Awesome. Congratulations to you and your daughter and every other graduate as well. I just wanted to be able to share a little bit of my testimony with you all. I don't believe in writing things down. I believe in coming into a room and bringing my authentic self and sharing my story in hopes that it will move someone towards fighting a challenge, right? Because guess what? People who often quit, they fail because they quit. It's that many more winners who will fail until they succeed, okay? So I just want to leave with you that keynote there, and I want to give you a warm and exuberant hand of applause for overcoming all of your challenges. Life is going to try to knock you down. Do not stay laying down. Get up and don't take no for an answer.
Excellent. Thank you for that great speech. Let's give it another round of applause. I'm always that person. Now the moment you've been waiting for. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? This next person I'm going to bring to the stage, I couldn't think of a better person just to show my appreciation, my gratitude for just having a great judgment or just showing me unconditional love and prepping me, appointing me, and trusting me to be, a part of your team, a great team, and all that you do. I'll say a little bit more later. Try not to get teary-eyed here, because I'm really appreciative to be in this situation where I could, provide this type of things for these group of students. So please give a warm welcome to Dr. Amanda Smith, Vice President, Liberal Arts, Adult Education. Okay, it is an honor to have her to announce the graduates. Okay, she probably has 1,000 things to do in her day, and the fact that she blocked everything out to be here, okay, is amazing. So, Dr. Amanda Smith.
Thank you. Let me just say, there is nowhere I'd rather be than right now, right here. I get to go to some different events, but I tell you that an event such as this with you guys is way more exciting and inspiring than anything else. The fact that you all came, you took that step, you stepped into the unknown, and you persevered, and now you're completers. What's better than that? Congratulations. I won't talk much because I know that they're ready to get their diplomas, but I did want to thank, of course, the amazing support system. We all know we can't do things alone. We all need our people, and you guys are their people, so thank you. Ready? So without further ado, I would love to start to give out your diplomas.
Yes. So how is it going to go? When she announced your name, you're going to step up here, and we're going to take a picture right here.
Okay. Are you going to hand it to them?
Yes.
Okay. So Richard Alexander. Marquitas Brown. Chantel Cooper. Sierra Farrar. Tiffany Feliciano. Now, if that doesn't bring tears, you're just stone-hearted. Oy. Clarissa Hardnett. Claudius Lambert. Is there another Clarissa?
Yep.
Clarissa Malone. Timora Mays. And Stephanie Williams.
Congratulations.
Danisha Webb. Once again, congratulations, everybody. And by the way, if anybody wants to further your education, hit me up. I'll help you out.
Here it goes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, it's been a pleasure here being with all of you today. I want to thank you. I want to thank you to all the graduates who all were a part of this event. It's special and the reason for us even being here. I want to thank you, Dr. Spearman, for your vision and incredible insight on being the voice of the people and the institution. Thank you, Dr. Amanda Smith, for taking over the ship and appointing me as captain and trusting me to keep it afloat. I forgot already, Joe, but thank you, Dean Joseph, for overseeing and trusting my decision making. And I'm gonna put a gap in between that because there were some people that I thought that will automatically know my appreciation, but I never wanna leave this earth or any place without letting people know how much they mean to us in this program. And without them, we wouldn't be here. So I wanna thank you to the board for even seeing the direction of this and allowing us to even get this grant. So thank you. We have one board member in now. Also want to thank the ICCB, Don, Jennifer, Dr. Haney, everyone up there. Want to thank all of you in the crowd for supporting them and helping them get through and helping us get here today. And a very, very, very special thank you to my team that's sitting right here. Where are they? So right here. This is Erica Matthews. She's an admin. I'm sure everybody in here knows Erica, and they've come across her or something. So she is phenomenal with everything she do. We have life coach, Miss Yolanda Price Douther. Yeah, I know how to say it right there. And also life coach Bianca Davis right there. And then just the update for you all. So all of your the resumes that we have from some of you, all your emails have been sent out, all your phone numbers has been sent out to at least 20 companies. So I'm working diligently. I'm working hard to make sure that we get those interviews going. So in the next 2 weeks or the next 3 weeks, okay, we're looking to sign some starting dates, hopefully. So it's not the end yet. We're not done, okay? This is here now, but we still have one more we need to go. So I want y'all to know that we're still fighting every day in the office, sending emails, making phone calls, and we will make sure that we see it all the way through, okay? So it's not the end yet, but I want you to celebrate today, but it's not the end yet. But I want to thank my staff, though, seriously, for all the hard work and dedication that you put into these students. It has a direct impact on them and their success. Also, thank you, okay? Thank you for representing this program and this institution in a fine manner. And yes, you still have to come to work tomorrow, staff. Yes, still come to work tomorrow. But seriously, thanks everyone for coming out. Please feel free to come up, take pictures. We're gonna move the stage, move the chairs in a few, and then we're gonna have refreshments right outside the doors for a second. But are you ready? I get a drum roll. Stand up. Oh yeah, there you go. You are now official graduates. Please put your tassels to the other side. Congratulations, we Spring 22 class. Come up, take pictures with them. A lot of hugs and all that stuff. Please feel free to come up and then refreshments outside, and please enjoy the music. Thank you all for coming out.
Is this thing on?